Hi Taurus, welcome to your general weekly reading. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back. I love you guys. Let's see what we got cooking in the kitchen this week for my Taurus energies. If you were here as a cross-watcher, you're more than welcome. Everyone only take what resonates. If you do want to book a personal reading with me, how you book is down below. Follow the link. Everything you need to know is there. If you're here as a Taurus sun sign and it doesn't resonate, go watch the other videos. Whatever is going on astrologically at this time might be affecting you more than your Taurus placement. All right. Let's see what we got going for my Tauruses. I'm hearing the song Under Pressure. Under pressure. Under pressure. So some of you guys might be feeling a lot of pressure this week, probably most likely from your job or just everything that's on your plate. I am seeing an octopus, so I feel like I'm talking to people that handle a lot of different things. You handle work, you might handle a lot of things at work, you might have kids, you might have extracurriculars with your kids. I'm also getting someone who coaches, so you might coach one of your kids' little league or extracurricular sports. Someone wears a lot of hats, they have a lot of things to do, and you're feeling under pressure to get it all done this week. Be mindful. Some of you guys could be heading towards a burnout. Because they showed me steel and they showed me cracking it. And you can't crack steel. You can't take it and put it over your knee and crack it. But that's what they showed me. And your knees are a part of your stability. They're what holds you up. And allow you to move. They allow you to walk. And keep putting one foot in front of the other. So be mindful of something taking you out the knees. Something that you just can't handle, or if you have too much on your plate, make sure you divvy it out. Some of you guys, I'm going to be honest, some of you guys might be a little bit of a micromanager. You want it done and you want it done correctly, especially if the final result comes back to you, especially if this is at work, but you're putting yourself under a lot of pressure, and instead of, divvying it out and making, some of your responsibilities, other people's responsibilities to get things done, you're worried about the final result. I am getting a little bit of a perfectionism energy from that. Don't shoot the messenger, Taurus. I'm just the messenger. Yeah, I'm getting, if it's got to get done, it's got to get done right. I'm getting even like mundane tasks. You could have some form of OCD where you want things to look a certain way, because they're showing me a refrigerator. They're showing me a refrigerator and everything's like color coded, everything's stacked correctly, everything has its place, everything has its spot. So something as small as allowing someone else to put the groceries away for you drives you crazy because it doesn't look correct, it doesn't look right. So you're just gonna do it yourself. But all of that eventually adds up, because you're putting yourself under so much pressure to do everything and then to do it perfect. I'm also getting someone putting clothes away. So a lot of household duties, you don't really like to ask your partner to do them, your kids. So you're handling everything at work and you're handling everything at home, because if I do it, it's got to be perfect. We have the Eight of Wands. I also get someone who's reading a lot. Yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles. We're getting someone who's reading a lot. Random side note, but someone's been reading a lot. Reading a lot of like scientific literature. Like intellectually nosy, like reading biographies of people that had different disorders, reading about, different diseases, like scientific research, academically nosy research, which is cool. I'm academically nosy too. I read books all the time about people and mass murderers and stuff. But that's kind of what I'm picking up. Side note. But we have the Four of Pentacles, which lets me know that my Tauruses, I ain't gonna lie here. I mean, this could be somebody else, but it feels like someone has a little bit of a control issue. Where, again, if my name is on it at work or at home, the final result has to be perfect. I have to be able to approve it. And if it goes before somebody else, like at work, like a project or a result or anything like that, it must be perfect because my name's on it. And again, this feels like anxiety or OCD or something like that, where there's a need to have external control, to have that internal control, right? Because if you're the person that looks at the fridge and you want it color coded by the bottled drinks, and you need all the cheeses in one spot, and they are alphabetically ordered by the name of the cheese, like the brie goes first, cheddar goes second, you know, things like that. I just got to download. I'm seeing a white pony, like a white miniature pony. Feels like it's someone's birthday, the white miniature pony. Anyway, random. If you are somebody that has OCD, or if you're somebody who's perfect and you see those things out of order, you lose control internally, right? I'm losing control. I'm very anxious because if the bottles were just in the correct color, I would be good. But that's an external thing to control that internal anxiety. That's kind of what I'm getting here. I'm also getting someone like someone else at home. Someone's a homebody and they like to be at home. They like everyone to be at home. 8 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. We have the King of Wands. Again, you're a boss, you're a leader of some sort. And the King of Wands is someone who has a lot of action behind them. Very determined. Again, if it's done, it must be done correctly. I heard authority figure. And the World card. I'm also getting some of my travel for business here. I heard traveling consultant, or they travel at different areas. They travel at different stores. I'm also getting a merchandiser. Someone who drops off merchandise at different stores. Truck driver. I'm getting a lot of travel with someone's occupation. But I'm also getting a very fixed personality with this King of Wands. So that could be you, that could be somebody else. But someone's fixed personality is, I just need to have control. I must have control. And it feels more of an external control to keep control of oneself inside. But it's going to lead to burnout for somebody here. Now again, Taurus, this could be someone else that you're connected to or dealing with. This doesn't have to be you. Take it as it resonates. We have this did pop out sideways. I am an intuitive reader. I take them as they fall. We have the Page of Wands. You could have a very controlling parent, a very controlling boss. Again, a micromanaging parent, a micromanaging boss. You could be the micromanaging parent, the micromanaging boss. But I'm also getting, for the person that wants someone to be at home, it is due to you being attractive. There's just a lot of control issues here due to an internal, out of control energy. What's this Page of Wands sideways? I heard flirty communication. Someone could have perceived correspondence or dialogue as flirty communication. Why is this sideways? The Page of Wands to the King of Wands is kind of like the inner child here. So something could have happened to you in childhood that made you need external control because you have something internally going on. I need control because internally I don't feel like I have control over myself. So OCD, it makes you feel anxious. It makes you feel obsessive. It makes you feel unworthy, inadequate if things aren't perfect externally. So if you can control the external, you can avoid the feelings of inadequacy. You can avoid the feelings of being insecure. You can avoid the feelings of feeling out of control and not perfect, not up to par. So some people here have some inner childhood wounding that have followed them into adulthood. I must control the external because some things happened to me that made me feel internally out of control. And the only way I figured out how to make those internal emotions feel better is by controlling the external. But this is going to lead to burnout. That was quick. We have the Two of Swords reversed. It's my way or the highway with this energy. And it's truly because they have a lot of inner childhood work to do. Their inner child is very wounded. So they themselves, you Taurus, could have had a very micromanaging parent that nothing you did was right. You could have brought home an A, and why wasn't it an A+? Could have, done a project that you got a ribbon on, but you got second place. Why didn't you get first place? If you were in sports, you got second place. Why didn't you get first place? Like, someone was always criticizing. So then, therefore, you became your own internal critic. And to silence your own internal critic and feel good about yourself, if you controlled the external, which was a reflection of you, you then felt better. Or again, this is someone you're dealing with. But I'm going to leave that there. I love you so very much, Taurus. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell on the side. It will alert you when readings are posted. If you're doing a personal reading, you can go down below. I can't even speak today. You can go down below. Follow the link. Everything you need to know is down below. But I love you guys. Be kind to people this week. Drink your water. And I wish you the best. Bye, Taurus.